Hello, my dear students. Welcome to our channel Rajesh Biology, and I'm Rajesh MSc Zoology. Today, our topic excretory system. We already completed earthworm digestive system and circulatory system. Now, excretory system. Commonly, earthworms are ureotelic animals. Ureotelic animals means what? Ureotelic means their nitrogenous waste is in the form of urea. Some insects are uricotelic. That means what? Urico means that they excrete their nitrogenous waste in the form of uric acid. If any organism excrete their nitrogenous waste in the form of ammonia, they are known as ammonotelism. Actually, sometimes earthworm also show ammonotelism also. Ammonotelism. When there is a plenty of water is present, ఎక్కువ వాటర్ ఉన్నప్పుడు అది కొన్నిసార్లు అమ్మోనియాను కూడా ఎక్స్క్రీట్ చేస్తుంది. Come to this, actually it is an ureotelic animal and it nitrogenous waste is urea, right? Come to the excretory organs. Their excretory organs are known as nephridia. Excretory organs are nephridia. A typical common nephridia structure is like this: a funnel shaped opening is there, and this opening is just like a mouth of the nephridia, so it is known as nephrostome. It is just like a mouth of the nephridium. So mouth means stoma, it is a mouth of nephridium, so nephrostome. And it opens into a funnel like structure, and it opens into a highly coiled tube like this. Highly coiled tube, and it opens out through a nephridiopore. It opens out, or it opens into the alimentary canal with a nephridiopore. So it is a nephridiopore, and it is a nephrostome, and the entire the structure is known as nephridia or nephridium. Okay, actually nephridiums are of two types based on the presence or absence of nephrostome. Nephrostome present or absent based చేసుకుని two types of nephridia is there. They are open type nephridia and closed type of nephridia. Open type and closed type. Open type nephridia have nephrostome. Closed type nephridia don't have nephrostome. They has a blunt ended opening actually, so the nephrostome is like this. Nephrostome is absent in closed type of nephridia, and there is two types of nephridia on the basis of the opening of nephridiopore. Nephridiopore ఎక్కడికి ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది అనే దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని కూడా మనకు టూ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ నెఫ్రీడియా ఉంటుంది. దే ఆర్ టూ టైప్స్. దే ఆర్ ఎగ్జోనెఫ్రిక్ nephridia. Exonephric nephridia means the nephridiopore opens out. ఇది ఎలా ఉంటే కనుక స్కిన్ బయటకు ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది, స్కిన్ బయటకు వచ్చేస్తుంది, యూరిన్ ఫామ్ అయిన యూరిన్, దట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జోనెఫ్రిక్ నెఫ్రీడియా. సమ్ నెఫ్రీడియా ఓపెన్స్ ఇంటూ ఎలిమెంటరీ కెనాల్, intestine, buccal cavity, any of part of the alimentary canal. The type of nephridia are known as enteronephric nephridia. Enteronephric nephridia. Exonephric nephridia and enteronephric nephridia. Exonephric nephridia opens out of the body, opens out through the skin pores. Enteronephric nephridia opens into the alimentary canal. Okay, and on the basis of their location, nephridia are divided into three types mainly, based on the location. One is septal nephridia, which are present on the septum of the body, and integumentary nephridia. They are attached with the skin of the earthworm. And pharyngeal nephridia. septal nephridia, integumentary nephridia, and pharyngeal nephridia. These are the three different types of nephridia based on the location. Okay, we will discuss about different types of nephridia based on the location, and we will see the septal nephridia open type or closed type, or exonephric or enteronephric, and which in which segments they are present. Okay, let's see. Excretory organs segmentally arranged coiled tubules called nephridia. వీటిలో ఉండే excretory organs ని nephridia అంటాం. They are segmentally arranged and coiled. They are ureotelic animals. So these are the segments of the earthworm. For example, we take these three segments, and these nephridia arranged segmentally. Each segment have their specific nephridium. Okay, and you can observe this nephridiopore opens out. So it is what? It is exonephric, and this nephron have nephrostome. So it is open type. Open type exonephric nephridium, and if the type of nephridia attached with the skin, they are known as integumentary nephridia. If the type of nephridia attached with the septum, they are septal nephridia. If the type of nephridia are present near to the pharynx, they are pharyngeal nephridia. There are three types of nephridia is there. One is septal nephridia, another one is integumentary nephridia, and pharyngeal nephridia. Septal nephridia, integumentary nephridia, and pharyngeal nephridia. The different types of nephridia of erythema are fundamentally similar in structure. Actually, a type of nephridia, based on their location divide చేస్తున్నా, or based on their nephrostome, or based on their opening, nephridiopore opening, ఎలా మనం డివైడ్ చేసినా the fundamental structure of nephridia is similar. ఎలాంటి నెఫ్రీడియా సిమిలర్ స్ట్రక్చర్ గానే ఉంటుంది. ఇందులో nephridia with nephrostomes are called open nephridia, and which don't have nephrostomes are called closed nephridia. Next, the nephridia that open to the exterior through nephridiopores are known as exonephric nephridia, and the nephridia those opening into the gut are called enteronephric nephridia. Clear up to here? Next, enteronephric nephridia have a role in osmoregulation and conservation and homeostasis of the water. ఆస్మోరెగ్యులేషన్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే బాడీలో ఉండే అయాన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ని, వాటర్ బ్యాలెన్స్ని బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తూ ఉండే రెగ్యులేషన్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ అండ్ అయాన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఇన్ ద బాడీ is known as osmoregulation. So the enteronephric nephridia means the nephridia which opens into the gut or play key role in osmoregulation and conservation, because they store the water. They open into the alimentary canal. Automatically in the alimentary canal also reabsorption takes place. So it play key role in conservation also, and homeostasis. We already know that term homeostasis, maintaining the water balance in body. So enteronephric nephridia play key role. So let's see the different types of nephridia based on their location. First, with septal nephridia, and you can observe this diagram in your textbooks too. Okay, septal nephridia are present from here 15th and 16th to, for example, if it is 14, 15 and 16, septal nephridia are present from 15 and 16. The septa which is present in between the 15 and 16 to the last, ఇక్కడ నుంచి లాస్ట్ సెగ్మెంట్ వరకు ఉంటుంది. దీస్ ఆర్ నౌన్ as septal nephridia because they are present on the septum 15th and 16th to the last. Intersegmental nephridia, which is intersegmental septum, which is present between 15th and 16th segments, ఇక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. Okay, and they are open into the intestine, so they are enteronephric nephridia, and they have nephrostome, so they are open type. In this, these are the very important lines you should underline: 15th, 16th to last, and they are open into the intestine, septal nephridia. And next, integumentary nephridia. I hope there is no doubt about septal nephridia. Next, come to the integumentary nephridia. Integument means skin. They attach with the skin of the body wall of the earthworm, and they opens out. They are present from third segment to the last. Third segment to the last. Each and every segment have integumentary nephridia, and they open to the exterior on the body surface by nephridia pores. Okay, there is no intestine actually. It is wrongly typed. They opens out, and so they don't have any nephrostome, so they are closed type. In this, these are the very important lines. Third segment to the last. You should underline this line. And they opens exteriorly, so they are exonephric nephridia. Next, pharyngeal nephridia, very very important. Pharyngeal nephridia are present in fourth, fifth, and sixth segments. We already complete the circulatory system of earthworm. You can watch that video also. These three segments have very important role in circulatory system also. In fourth, fifth, sixth segments, blood glands are present, and they secrete hemoglobin and blood cells. In excretory system also, pharyngeal nephridia are present in the same fourth, fifth, and sixth segments of the earthworm, and they opens into the buccal cavity and pharynx. So automatically they are enteronephric nephredias, present as the three paired tufts in the segments of fourth, fifth, and sixth segments, tufts of nephridia. They open into the buccal cavity and pharynx, and they are of closed type. So they too don't have nephrostome. Nephrostome వీటికి కూడా ఉండదు. In this fourth, fifth, sixth segments are very very important. You should underline that. And pharyngeal nephridia opens into buccal cavity and pharynx. Now come to the excretory system NCRT lines, which are very important for a NEET. We will read that lines. The excretory organs occur as segmentally arranged coiled tubules called nephridia. Singular nephridia. There are of three types mainly. Septal nephridia. Okay, septal nephridia, right. We will do one thing. For septal nephridia, we will give yellow color. Septal nephridia present on both the sides of intersegmental septum of the 15th to last and open into the intestine. 15th to last means the septum which is present between 15th and 16th segments. Okay, later we will give the blue color to integumentary nephridia. Integumentary nephridia attached to the lining of the body wall of segment 3 to the last, that opens on body surface. So that means they are exonephric nephridia. And we will give light green color for the pharyngeal nephridia, present as three paired tufts in the fourth, fifth, and sixth segments. These different types of nephridia are basically similar in structure. Nephridia regulates the volume of composition of the body fluids. Here, there is no specifically mentioned about enteronephric nephridia. All nephridia show the same characteristics. Okay, they regulate the volume and composition of the body fluids. A nephridium starts out as a funnel that collects excess fluid from the coelomic chamber. It is the coelom, and the coelomic fluid collects by the nephridia, and that opens into the tube-like structure. The tube is highly coiled and opens out through nephridia pore like this. The funnel connects with a tubular part of the nephridium which delivers the waste through a pore to the surface in the body wall into the digestive tube. We already learn about this. The tube opens into the alimentary canal. Digestive tube means alimentary canal. So we will recall all the information. Two types of nephridia based on the nephrostome: open type and closed type. Two types of nephridia on the basis of their nephridia pore opening, that is exonephric, enteronephric. Three types of nephridia on the basis of their location: septal, integumentary, and pharyngeal nephridia. Okay, so yes, septal nephridia are present from 15th segment to the last. Integumentary nephridia are present from third segment to the last. Pharyngeal nephridia are present in 4, 5, and 6 segments. Okay, and they play a key role in osmoregulation, water conservation, and homeostasis of the water. So this is about excretory system of earthworm. Ask me if there is any doubts in comment box. I hope you understand this topic very well, and you can contact me through Call Me For app or Instagram, Facebook. We have a blog also, rayushbiologyblogspot.com, and we have a Telegram channel, Rayush Biology. In that, regularly we conduct some quizzes which are very helpful for our NEET preparation and MCT preparation. Thank you. Have a nice day.